When we finally decided to build our dream house in Croatia, we knew that choosing Marles as our prefabricated house manufacturer was only one of many steps. What we didn't know was what actually comes next. We knew there would be permits, professionals, and a lot of planning involved. We just had no clear idea who we were supposed to contact first, how the process is structured, or what the first step should be in a country where we've never built anything before. In the previous episode, we shared how we chose prefabricated house for our future home in Croatia. That was a big decision. Then we bought a plot that changed our dream bungalow into two-floor house, and we found ourselves stuck. We had a manufacturer, we had a plot, we even had an existing building permit for a traditional concrete house, but we didn't know what to do next. To be honest, we've never built a house before. None of our close friends or family have done it either. So such things as architect, cooperation with Marles, a site supervisor, land surveyor, foundation works, all of that was completely new to us. We thought, okay, we already have a building permit for a concrete house, maybe that will help. But very early in our talks with Marles, it became clear that we couldn't just reuse it for a prefabricated house. We'd have to change it or apply for a new one. So we did what most people do these days. We started researching online. We spent hours reading, translating, and asking AI to explain how the process works in Croatia. We also booked a call with Marles and asked them very directly, what exactly do you need from us to start a house project? Their answers helped us understand which professionals we'll need and in what order. After all this research and talking to Marles, here is how we understand the process of starting our house project in Croatia. This is our best understanding so far as complete beginners. Step 1. We need to book an architect. This architect will create a conceptual design for our prefab house and use it to apply for an update of our existing building permit. The architect needs a land surveyor. We already have some terrain data from the previous project, but it's incomplete, so we must hire a surveyor to provide the missing information. With that data and our new design, the architect will apply either for a change of the existing building permit, or, if the design is too different, for a completely new building permit. The architect will coordinate directly with Marles and prepare the full project documentation, so the prefabricated house and the official plans match. This project documentation will include a list of construction works, materials, and technical details. We can then send it to local construction companies to ask for quotes for the foundation and basement. Once the building permit is approved, we can officially start construction. That means placing the construction sign on our plot and registering project as required. We also need to find a site supervisor who will control the construction, make sure everything follows the rules, and upload the required reports into the official system. Our understanding is that once the foundation works start, Marles will begin producing our prefab house in their factory. When the foundation is finished, Marles will transport the prefab elements to our plot in Croatia, assemble the house, and complete the final finishes. After house completion, a technical inspection is required to obtain the use permit before we move in, and the house must be registered in the land registry. For many people, this process might be completely familiar. Maybe you grew up around construction, maybe you've built before. So if you think we're missing something, please let us know in the comments. This is all brand new for us. We are learning everything from scratch, in a different country, in a different language. It's definitely a bit scary, because there is a lot of responsibility and a lot of unknowns. But at the same time, it's exciting. Every email, every call, every new piece of information brings us closer to seeing our house on that plot in Croatia. In the next video, we'll share how we're approaching the search for an architect and what questions we are asking to make sure they will work well with Marles and our situation. If you're also dreaming about building in Croatia or in another country, we hope our learning process helps you to feel less alone and a bit more prepared. If you have questions or tips, please share them in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe so you can follow the next steps of our journey. See you next time. Bye!